holding this trophy mean to you?
It was a full team effort, and I share this with my brothers and my partner in crime, Jason Tatum. He was with me the whole way, so we shared it together.
You said that what's been holding this.
Here's the last thing I'm going to say.
Come on.
It's time to break Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown up. It's time to break them up, because if you go back and watch all the Celtic games, either Jason Tatum is having a good game and Jaylen Brown is struggling. Jaylen Brown is having a great game. Jason Tatum is struggling. Their body language says that they don't like playing with each other. And all of a sudden, you get to this point, and then Brad Stevens say, oh, we're just going to see. I mean, we.
Yo, welcome to the YNWN Lil Mari channel. Your host, T. Sweezy. I got a diehard Celtic fan here, my man Earl. Introduce yourself to the audience.
How's it going? This is E-Bills, Earl, longtime Celtic fan. Had a great offseason. Celtics, celebrating banner 18. And the season's right around the corner. It's time to get back to work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I was going to say, we're going to, did you see what Perk said?
Yeah, I saw what Perk said. Sounded like he was on a perk.
Yeah. What I was going to say, why this shit so wet? What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, it's this bag. Oh, shit. My fault. Anyways, so the 24 to 25 season, right? We got some new additions. A lot of people thought we was gonna trade our first round draft pick. We kept it. We had the last pick of the draft. We drafted Garces forward, Baylor Shireman. I forgot what college he went to. Pretty much he's a sharpshooter. He's a playmaking sharpshooter. Dude is a lifestyle shooter. He could dribble. I didn't know bro could dribble like that.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the pickup.
You know what I'm saying? He that's what I'm saying. He just need to ease into the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Get better on defense. Learn the system. Well, we don't have a system. Hopefully, cockeyes will know how to use them.
Yeah, I mean, he's a shooter, so he's already on Missoula's radar. As long as you can shoot.
And I'm pissed that we gave Sam Hauser a 3-year contract. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
we overpaid a player that nobody was going to overpay. He's not even one of the best role players in this position.
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to keep the same team, probably try to keep the same thing going. But my biggest, favorite pickup was Lonnie Walker.
Talk to the audience.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got Lonnie Walker, so that was a good pickup. Right off the bench. I think he should be, maybe the 7th man off the bench. And he's a playmaker. He could score. He could shoot. He's just explosive. That was a great pickup, to be honest, because it makes the bench a lot better. The bench needs to score better and just have that second person could come off and average at least 11 points. That's all we need, really.
Exactly. Yeah. So this offseason, I thought since we drafted Antoine Watson and Baylor Shireman and we were signed Luke Cornett and Hauser weak ass, I thought it was over. Then out of the blue, breaking news: Lonnie Walker has agreed to sign with the Celtics. Then I'm like, is this real? Because you sent it to me. Then I looked on Twitter. You feel me? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I went into last year. And then this little white bozo on Celtics CNS, I don't know if you be on YouTube. That's like a little that's like an insider Celtics YouTube page. They be at the games and shit. You feel me?
Oh yeah, I be watching them a couple times.
Yeah, like bro, it was a dude on there was saying, oh, basically, Celtics he was talking about because you know we in the second apron. You feel me? Because we signed all those weak ass role players.
Yeah,
So he basically was saying basically they only signed him so he could be on the main clause or some shit like that. I'm like, bro, why are y'all disrespecting him, bro? There's no way in hell we're gonna bring a guy that talented in. Like he's the closest thing to Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum on that bench. Nobody else is close to him.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as in when Jaylen Brown first came in, Jaylen Brown was a lock. You know what I'm saying? Slashing like two-way slasher. Feel me? You know, Lonnie Walker, he came from Pockenham. He played with Tim Duncan, I think, for a year. Or if not, I know he played with Manu and Tony Parker for sure. He played with Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? Lonnie Walker been well coached. And then the last 2 years, he shot over 36% from the three. You know what I'm saying? He averaged about 5 attempts a game, better than Hauser. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because Hauser take on the 3 attempts. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's the only reason why his shit, you know what I'm saying, he really dropped like that. Because he'll have certain games where he'll shoot 1 for 9, 1 for 6, but then the next game he'll try to go 1 for 2, 1 for 2, 0 for 2, 0 for 3, because this bitch has like the stat pad.
Yeah, the biggest thing I like about Lonnie Walker is he could create his own shot.
There we go.
Like he could go off the dribble, he could drive,
and he'll follow his shot.
Exactly.
Or if his team say if I shoot the ball, he's gonna box out, get down there and bang and get the putback and go back up. And the dude got bounced.
Yeah. I remember last year when he was with the Brooklyn Nets and they're playing the Warriors, he scored 15 points in the fourth quarter to beat the Warriors.
Exactly. He helped win the Lakers a playoff series against the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of our role players doing that. Probably Al Horford in his prime, but ain't none of nobody doing that, bro. Not on our bench. Oh no.
No,
but anyways, what up, Daniel Baby Boy? Salute, homie. I was gonna say, Porzingis, he's out for like
5 to 6 months.
Exactly. So this is what I'm doing. My starting lineup. It's gonna be Derek White at the 1, Tyler at the 2, JB at the 3, Tatum at the 4, and I'm starting Nehemiah Queta, and I'm putting Al Horford at 6 man.
Yeah,
Why am I starting Nehemiah Queta? Because he's long, he can block shots, and on top of that, he's not gonna be gassed. You feel me? And then on top of that, nigga, we could use Al Horford as some power forward, and Nehemiah Queta could, you know what I'm saying, could clean the glass. You feel me? So it's neither you start Horford or Queta, because I'm not starting fucking Cornette. Cornette not playing.
No,
I'm not gonna play him. But I feel like they resigned him. You said what?
I said they're probably gonna start Horford, but he's probably gonna only like play like 5-6 minutes in the first and then take him out.
But I feel like that they signed Cornette because he's a Joe guy. Joe loves him. Him and Hauser. I don't know why. I ain't never heard of a coach who praised mediocrity as much as Joe Mazzulla. He's mediocre. He's a mediocre coach too.
They just say he's good spirits in the locker room.
He's the analytics guy.
Yeah, they just say he's good spirits in the locker room. He's a funny guy, and basically everybody on the team likes him just because he's a likable person.
Man, fuck him. He's not a good coach. But anyways, like I was saying though, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, Joe love Cornette. You know what I'm saying? He been with the team for a minute, but other than that, like, he never been good for us. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, he's taking up a roster spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And our roster spot can go to somebody else, and it's like, you know what I mean? But that's all I was like, okay, Cornette, and I was in the free agent. I said, cool. Then I was mad that they resigned him. I said, fuck, bro. Nobody want them niggas. Who the fuck? Why would they give Sam Hauser $30 million for what? What has he done? 3 years, $30 million. That's insane.
Yeah, just to shoot threes.
To be a streaky shooter.
Yeah, they're just basically gonna keep the same team for the next 3, 4 years, just because of chemistry, and just try to run it back with the same team. They're trying to do they're doing what the Warriors did back in the day.
Yeah, yeah,
Just keep
yeah,
the same team, no new people, no messing up the chemistry. Just keep the same people going, same rotation. Since
yeah.
everybody
They
on this
they
team
they
knows the system.
yeah, yeah. So this offseason, we drafted guards that's for Baylor Sharman, Sharp playmaking Sharp. Then we drafted Antoine Watson. I really don't know nothing about him. He's definitely going to the G League. Um,
He's decent. I like him. He has a
we
lot of potential.
I don't know nothing about him. What type of player is he?
He's just basically kind of like the same thing, just a shooter, but he's more of a defensive player too. Like his
Oh, he plays
defense is a
defense.
lot better. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think they're going to be good pieces in the future once this team kind of disbands a little bit. So, 'cause, I trust Brad Stevens.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But like I was saying though, bro, like what I was gonna say, um, they gave Taylor a 3-year contract, so that wouldn't make no sense for them to give him a 3-year contract and to not play him. You feel me? Because it's already bad enough Joe wasn't fucking with him last year, and he could have helped us in the playoffs.
Yeah. I
There's
mean,
no way in hell that Cornette should have been playing more than him.
yeah, they're just gonna. I like that we got him, like re-signed him, because Al Horford's not gonna play much this season, like until playoffs. Like he's not gonna play back to back. He's not gonna take large minutes.
Yeah, he's gonna
So
have to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we also re-signed Xavier Tillman too. That's why I'm like, what we doing with him? That's why I'm like, why we re-signed Cornette? And that don't make no sense because we re-signed Cornette, we signed Kata, and then and then uh and then we re-signed. That's why I'm like, that don't make no sense. Because I'm like, well, Kata and X both play center. X be playing power forward a little bit, but not really.
yeah. So I don't know. It's just I guess I don't know if they're going to try to use Kata as a spare just in case if Tillman doesn't play large minutes because Tillman's pretty slow. So in case we play like big athletic guys like Bam or something, they could put Kata in who could keep up with them. So I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe I don't know, but I just hope he gets a little more playing time because he's a dog on the rebounds,
Yeah.
and that was our biggest problem was rebounding. We didn't have a lot of rebounders. So he's most likely going to get playing time on like back to back nights when Al Horford's not playing, and then they'll probably put him in to replace like Tillman or Cornette.
Yeah.
But nah, I like how loaded. I mean, we're same team, so they just gotta keep the same mindset. I just don't want them to get relaxed. Like, okay, we won. Like, just that's last season. I want them to stay hungry and just keep attacking.
Yeah.
Because I like that the team came back to the practice facility like last week or 2 weeks ago. So they are even practicing for the last couple weeks. So they seem a little determined and hungry. And I was listening to this podcast, the Celtics podcast, and he had Joe Mazzulla on there. And he was saying nice things. I just want to see how it looks. Like, I don't want to hear him just talking about it. I want to actually see it now. So. Because we play next week for the preseason. We're going to fly to Abu Dhabi and play 2 games against the Nuggets.
We play the Nuggets.
Yeah, next week in Abu Dhabi for the preseason.
Oh, okay.
So who do you think's the biggest threats for the Celtics right now?
Far as in what? The Eastern Conference or the Western Conference?
The Eastern.
Okay. New York Knicks. I like what they did. Losing Hardenstein, that's a big loss. They did. They got DiVincenzo. Uh, oh, they lost. They lost Isaiah Hartenstein. Then they trade. They put in all their chips and traded for Mikal Bridges. They gave the Brooklyn Nets like what 4 first-round picks in the pick swap, something like that.
Something like that.
Then who else the niggas got? Oh, they resigned OG. My fault. They resigned OG, and they still got Randall. So it's like, how that's gonna work? Randall can't fall for it.
Yeah. The
And
Knicks are guard heavy. They're very guard heavy.
Randall, he be disappearing this shit.
Yeah, like the Knicks are the biggest threat. They're guard heavy, and plus their coach. He be running them to the ground. So
Well, coach, man, exactly. They play hard, bro.
yeah,
Playing
but he be
extremely
giving
hard.
them too many minutes, and he just be playing them, overplaying them. So he be running his players to the ground, so the wheels fall off.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, but
So
the
yeah,
Knicks,
I got Philly. I love how Philly picked up Reggie Jackson. They draft a guy. They say he's like man Wallace. His name is I think his name is Adrian Abane or Ali Abone, something like that. They say he's like Ben Wallace. So they got him, Reggie Jackson. They got who the fuck they picked up? They lost the Anthony Melton to the Warriors. Mo Bamba went to the Clippers. They picked up Paul George. Who the fuck am I missing? Somebody. They picked up Eric Gordon. Who else they got? Errol.
uh,
Somebody.
I think they still got Kyle Lowry.
Oh, they re-signed Kyle Lowry.
Yeah,
So yeah, the Clippers, not the Clippers. My fault. The 76ers, they got a good roster. You feel me?
yeah.
They let go of Paul Reed. Oh, they picked up Drummond. Yep.
Oh
What up,
yeah,
Lee? So they picked up Drummond, Reggie Jackson, Paul George. They drafted Abane, and then they drafted that guard from forgot his name. He's a that's why I'm like, what the fuck? Why you draft a 6 foot guard knowing that y'all don't have no wing depth? But
yeah. The dude
Tobias
from
Harris
Duke.
played for Detroit. They got off that contract.
Yeah, Tobias
Finally.
Harris left.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Ricky McCain. Yeah. They got him. I think his name like Jaden McCain or some shit.
Yeah,
But what I was gonna say. Yeah, I think that's all they got.
yeah. That's about it. So we just going to have to see how the Philly looks because now they got Paul George.
Load
That's
off
gonna take the
Embiid
ball
and
out of
Max.
Maxi's hand.
Yeah. Also, who else got a good team? You could throw Milwaukee in there. Definitely not Cleveland and Miami. Definitely not.
Indiana,
Uh, Indiana is better than them. Yeah. I put Indiana number 3. Then I got Miami 4.
yeah. Orlando's gonna be tough.
Miami and Cleveland 4. No, Miami and Cleveland like I got them 4 or 5. But Miami generally going to be like no higher than the 5th seed.
Yeah, Orlando's gonna be tough this year.
Oh, see, damn, I know I'm missing somebody. Okay, look, Orlando's gonna be good, but they ain't gonna be a contender. So look, so Celtics, Knicks, Bucks, and you can throw Indiana in there because they made it to the Western Conference Finals. You hear me?
Yeah, Indiana.
So I got Knicks, Bucks, Sixers, and I got Indiana. Those are they are a champion. They are championship contenders. And they could give the Celtics problems if we don't get our shit together.
Yeah, if we just come out too relaxed and stop blowing leads, then yeah. I mean, right now I still got us number one. Like I still got us
Number one in what?
in the East. Like I still got us winning it.
No. Yeah, me too.
Like It's gonna be tough though. But just our chemistry when Porzingis comes back, yeah, it's gonna be dangerous. And
Yeah.
I hope Tatum is really being serious when he said, uh, we haven't seen the best version of him.
When you
So
see that,
he said that yesterday on media day.
uh,
So he said we haven't seen the best version of him yet. He said he fixed his jumper, his so see if he
okay.
just stays consistent with it.
Okay. What do you think about Jalen Brown cutting his beard and showed off his signature shoes that he got from Kanye? Because Kanye got dropped from Adidas. So Jalen Brown basically got some off-brand shoes that was made by Kanye. Because Kanye, he lost his endorsement deal with Adidas when he was trying to run for president. When he was saying that shit about Harriet Tubman and how the Kardashians drugged them and this and that. So they been trying to cancel Kanye.
Yeah, but his shoes. I mean, he wore them last year, so
Not the shoes he got on now.
I thought he did wear them in the playoffs.
Hell no, he had on some fucking Kobe's.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot, I hope he still plays the way he played. I mean, I think Jalen Brown's coming with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, I really think he is. Like, he's on a mission. I think Tatum will be on a mission for not playing in the Olympics.
Yeah.
So I
Yo,
think
Yo, what up? Hey, Earl, this is my boy. This is my boy Malik.
how's
Celtics
it
what
going,
fan.
up?
Malik?
Salute, salute.
Salute.
So, what's your thoughts on what we was talking about, Leak?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely still got us number one. The only thing I would have a little bit of an issue with, concerned rather, is our rebounding. With Porzingis out, we don't have too many bigs on roster. I mean, Kate is decent, but like maybe he's more like a regular season type of guy, so maybe he can help with the rebounding. But our rebounding might be a little suspect. But besides that, yeah, I think we're the best team in the NBA right now. Until somebody takes that title away from them. The Celtics, yeah, they're the best team.
Andre B, you still think that? So Andre B think that because basically since no team hasn't won back to back since the Warriors, he think we won't be able to do it.
We have the best chance to.
Yeah, I think the issue is there's a lot of like championship fatigue recently because when teams win that championship, they kind of take their foot off the gas pedal. That's
Yeah,
what.
yeah, 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 yeah. You got a point with that, Andre. But you got to look at our team though. We're not. Oh, we're young. You know what I'm saying? And we got
Yeah,
better, didn't we?
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
crazy. Them niggas win the championship, they disappear.
yeah, that championship hangover. But I don't know. Like listen to the media day yesterday. They still sound like hungry because this is like one of the most disrespected championship teams in a while.
right,
So I think they've been hearing the noise. They're tired of it. And you could just kind of tell.
right. And it's kind of weird because not everybody, but a lot of people in the media were picking Dallas to win, and the Celtics, it wasn't even close. So like, yeah,
Yeah, they say we ain't playing nobody. We beat on injured teams, and we haven't been battle tested. And then they had us losing to the Mavericks 4-1 or 4-2, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
they want to
And I
move
had
it.
to,
Then they
yeah,
want to move the goalposts and shit like that, though.
yeah,
Because Jalen Brown he signed with Kanye and he's an outspoken guy, so of course they're not gonna ride with him. You feel me? So they NBA got their favorites, because this league is ran by devil ass clutch sports.
all right.
So they want to politic and play favoritism and
Mm-hmm.
rig for motherfuckers. So it's like what the fuck?
Yeah,
Damn,
Right.
Tatum's one of the most hated players for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know where that shit came from.
Um, I guess it kind of came off of his performance in the 2022 finals and the fact that he's not the most outspoken guy. He's kind of quiet, doesn't give the media too much ammunition, so they got like concoct and make up some shit that they got to hate on him for. So yeah, when you ain't got like too much like a outward personality, the media and just people in general just try to shit on you. They try to find ways to shit on you, rather.
Yeah, that's true. So they just rather hate than give respect.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I like how Jaylen Brown's doing his little underwater workouts again.
Mm-hmm.
So, and him not being picked in the Olympics, I feel like that's fueling him.
Right.
Tatum getting no playing time, I feel like that's fueling him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we just gotta. It's just the no Porzingis is just the biggest part. Like we just gotta maintain it until he comes back.
Right.
So, but they're saying Porzingis is doing very well on his recovery. Brad Stevens said he's surprised on how well he's recovering and how well he's doing.
Exactly.
So he might be back by Christmas.
Yeah. They're definitely not gonna rush it because, like, he's more so needed in the playoffs, if anything.
Yeah. So, but if he's like able to go, I say just have him play maybe 18 minutes a game, maybe.
Yeah.
Just slowly pick him up to speed.
Right. Exactly. That's what I would do.
Yeah. So if he's ready to go, then just get him started and stuff. So by the after the All-Star break, then we'll be fully loaded and ready to go.
Right. And, I kind of brought up our, rebounding can be at times kind of suspect. But, Earl, do you see any weaknesses with the Celtics that I probably haven't seen before in the past?
Besides the rebounding, just staying focused.
Right, yeah.
Like, just stay focused. Like, don't even worry about winning. Just keep that mentality that you're still hunting for the championship.
Right.
Like, that's one thing I did like what Missoula said on that podcast. He said he doesn't want to use the word defending because that's past terms is passive aggressive. So he wants to use the term attacking. Like,
Right.
keep attacking.
Right, exactly.
Because everybody's going to give us their best shot. So he doesn't want that, oh, we just won, we're good. Like, no, he wants us to stay hungry, keep attacking, stay focused.
Right. Like, I definitely noticed, like, the lack of focus they've had, like, in the past playoff series, especially in 2023. Like,
Yeah.
like with the Hawks, they should have at least, like, gentlemen sweep them. They should have won 6. And with the Sixers, I know that, Harden and Embiid are talented players, but I don't think that series should have won 7 games.
No,
Miami series, like, oh my God, they just lost all types of focus. I don't know. All right, it's just a habit. But they reloaded in the offseason, Unfortunately, we traded away Marcus Smart, But technically, Drew Holiday is a better player. But yeah, I hate to see Marcus Smart go. He was like the longest tenured Celtic. He was there since 2014. So, but it's a business, and unfortunately, things like that are gonna happen.
Yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it worked out for the better for us, but chemistry was just Drew Holiday's that type of person who you could just put in any type of team and he's going to fit in.
Right. Exactly.
Like, he's just going to do what he's needed to do. He's not going to overdo anything.
Right. He's a pure hooper, like, put him in any situation.
Yeah. And we just got to make sure that we got the same, just don't rely on so many threes like we did last season because we shot unbelievable. So I don't know if it's going to happen again.
Right.
But like, if it doesn't happen, don't just rely on it. Like, find other ways to win.
Exactly.
Like, don't stick to the same game plan.
Right. Nothing wrong with switching it up. That live and die by the 3 shit, It comes at a price, sometimes it benefits, sometimes it like ends up being a detriment. But yeah, that 3-point shot, that's just the way the game is nowadays. Everybody's shooting a bunch of threes and shit like that. The mid-range shot is considered a bad shot now. So yeah.
Yeah, because they had a unbelievable season with that. Like, the net rating was crazy. The offense was crazy. So, but, like we said, with Porzingis out, it's going to be a little bit different. So they just got to find different ways to win and new ways to stop the teams and stuff.
Right.
So, but I do like our starting five. I do believe we got the best starting five in the NBA.
Right.
The defense, that's still going to be there, so I feel like that's still going to be a big key for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we just gotta. The offense has just got to be a little bit different, but we got to find more ways to pick up, the scoring and everything.
Right. And I don't know if you saw like a recent report. There was a report that we signed I know you probably heard that we signed Lonnie Walker, but there's this report that just came out recently that said that there's a possibility that he might spend time with the Celtics G League team. Which I'm a little
Yeah,
surprised. I mean, I thought, he kind of I mean, he's still, trying to find his way in the NBA, but I think he's solid enough to be on the roster.
I
I think
think
it's
he's
yeah.
yeah. I think he should come off the bench. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's a bucket getter.
Yeah.
He's dynamic. He's young. He's athletic,
Right.
and he knows how to put the ball through the basket, and he can create his own shot.
Exactly.
So it's like we don't have that coming off the bench
Right.
because averaging 10 points in like what 15 minutes he was getting last year,
Yeah.
shooting 49 from the field and like 40 from the three.
Right.
Like that's just you don't really find that too often.
No, you don't. And I think not to diminish what he did, but the team he was on with the Nets are kind of rebuilding. Nets have a bunch of guys signed to minimum contracts, so I think he probably had the mindset I'm gonna get mine, so I can show that I can play. I can get offers from other teams, things like that. So I think
Yeah,
this is probably the first time he'll be on a championship contending team because when he was with the Spurs were kind of on their like last leg as far as like playoff, being like a team that you take serious in the playoffs. And then he went to the Lakers. He had a good moment in the playoffs when he hit those shots, and I think it was Game 5 against the Warriors. But even that team had issues. But this is like a legit team that actually won the championship, though. So this is a team that actually got it done. So I wonder how like he's gonna like fit in the whole construction or structure rather of the team. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
yeah. I think it'll be nice because I feel like we could give Brown and Tatum more rest time
Yeah.
instead of just playing like 30 something minutes a game, high 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we could just, you can have Sam Hauser and then you have Lonnie Walker, and he could kind of like, him and Pritchard could kind of control the offense.
Right. Exactly.
So he could still be like, okay, I could get mines. I could at least put up 8
Mm-hmm.
to 10 points, and, that's all I really need to do.
Right. Definitely not asking him to put up like 15, 20 a game. Something small like you definitely chip into like 8 to 10 points. I agree with you there.
Yeah, so his defense isn't that bad. He still has to work
Yeah.
on it a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I like how we're built.
Right.
Like I feel like Brad Stevens thought about, okay, let me give these guys some rest time, especially like with Drew, Derek, and Tatum playing a long summer, barely getting any time off.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna help to give, have someone like Lonnie Walker to give those guys a little bit of rest time.
Right.
And we still got Jaden Springer too, so I hope he gets a little more playing time.
Right. And he's more so like a defensive player. I don't expect much of offense out of Jared. But yeah. Lonnie, he's kind of like a little bit of the opposite of Lonnie. Like Lonnie's more of an offensive player versus like Springer's more of defense. But yeah, I hear what you're
Yeah, but yeah, that's why I like Springer because he just come in, play some defense,
saying.
give Derek White and them some rest while we still got someone who's good on defense in.
Right.
Because Pritchard, he's good, but he's
Yeah.
just too small. He's what
Yeah.
6 foot.
Yeah, about 6 feet.
So, but no, I like how we're built. I think we're gonna be fine, especially when Porzingis comes back. Then I feel like I don't see no one could beat us in this 7-game series.
Right. And I don't think you take the Timberwolves as a serious set, like if we meet in the finals, or like matchup wise, it's just too much.
I feel like they were on a high last year,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're probably gonna come down to earth a little bit.
Yeah.
It just all depends on the development of Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
But I don't really. They're gonna be tough. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy,
Right.
but I see us beating them in 6.
Right. I see that. But yeah, because I like our matchup versus the Timberwolves. I mean, you got Ant, and then Conley's solid, but Conley's kind of small too. Like Jrue, they can definitely deal with him.
Yeah, and Conley's getting up there in age too.
Yeah, Conley like
He's
37 or something.
yeah,
Yeah, he's in the same draft as Al Horford. So yeah.
yeah. So he's getting up there in age. He wasn't really that big of a threat in the playoffs last year.
Mm-hmm.
He was very streaky. Um, I don't know what version of Cat is going to show up.
Mm-hmm.
He's very, very streaky. You can have a good game or you can have a bad game.
Right.
So it's just going to be tough. The people in the West, I'm like really kind of concerned about like the most is the Thunder.
Right. Yeah.
They got good pieces. They got Hartenstein. They picked up Alex Caruso.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big piece.
Yeah. So and they're young. They're fast.
Yeah. No, definitely the Thunder. I actually in December I went to see the Thunder play against the Timberwolves. Yeah, the Thunder, like, they no joke. They have a really good young core. Shea, like, he's like an automatic 30. Like, he had 38 by the third quarter, bro. Like, this dude, like, I know people gonna scream like, oh, he a free throw merchant or whatever, but like, yo, that's like a legit skill that he got. And that's
Yeah.
something that you can't really take away. Like, he's like low key a little tough to officiate, especially in the playoffs. Even though the pace slows down, he still gets his. Like, he still has a mid range. He has an all around game. He's like 6'6" at least. He's a very tall guard, so it's hard to block his shot. So yeah.
And that first step is so quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's hard to guard that because he's just so fast. Like, he just 0 to 100 real quick.
Exactly, no joke.
So, and I mean, they're not really big, but them picking up Hartenstein was huge, and they got Chet, so they got a couple big men. They're not really big on size, but they play energetic.
Yeah,
Right.
the thing with Oklahoma City is they was struggling with interior. Like they couldn't, like, when they like, I noticed when I watched them play the Lakers, bro, they was getting killed in the paint. They couldn't stop the interior because Shea hella skinny, and you know what I'm saying. He couldn't bang with who they played. Was it Dallas?
You said the Lakers,
He
right?
couldn't bang with Gafford, Derrick Jones. Who's the other center they got? Lively. He couldn't bang with them.
Right.
So he was getting easily pushed out the paint. He's not strong enough to get them niggas off their spots and push them out the block. You feel me? So getting Hartenstein was you know what I'm saying? That's a plus. That's the A minus move type shit, and that's gonna hurt the Knicks because Mitchell Robinson is coming off injury, and you don't know how you gonna look. You feel me? And they said the guy Sims, I think that's his name, they little third string center, they said he sucked. And then Precious Achulia, you know what I'm saying?
You talking about Jericho Sims?
Yeah, somebody told me he ass. I'm not a Knicks fan. Well,
Yeah, athletic. I'll give him that. But yeah, as far as like 5-on-5, I guess he definitely could get better than that. Yeah.
Yeah. What I was gonna say, yeah, the Thunder definitely gonna get better for sure. I don't know what. Matter of fact, they drafted the guy. What's his name? They drafted Nikola Tokic.
Yeah.
What did he play? Power forward?
Thank you.
I heard he was one of the best players in the draft.
I think he had 3. Hold up.
Okay. But no, the Thunder, I could see the Thunder being a top 4 seed. The Clippers and Lakers going down. The Mavericks definitely got better. You know what I'm saying? They added Najee Marshall. They said he's a 2-way player. I know who Quentin Grimes is, but I don't really got film on Najee Marshall. You feel me? I forgot who else the Mavericks got.
Klay Thompson.
They picked up somebody else. You
said who? Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. Yeah. That's gonna help. He's playing small forward and shit. They said Klay been in the gym. Klay been working his ass off and this and that. You feel me? But The Mavericks, they're definitely gonna be a contender. You know what I'm saying? The Timberwolves is too. You know what I mean? So my top four teams in the West, you feel me, that could make the finals, or you know what I'm saying, or Western Conference Finals is the the Timberwolves, the Thunder, the Mavericks, and I'm missing one more team. The Nuggets is off. Who am I
Yeah,
missing? I said Mavericks. I said Thunder. I said Mavericks, Thunder, Timberwolves, and I'm missing somebody.
shit. I don't think anybody else.
It's damn sure ain't the Lakers. It's not the Clippers. It's not the Pelicans. Who am I missing?
I think that's
I guess
about
I'm gonna
it.
just go with those three.
Yeah.
What y'all got? Who y'all championship contenders in the West? Who y'all got? That could go to the finals or go to the West. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. I got it's pretty much same teams you just named. I can't really think
Yeah,
of anybody else.
yeah. My
I think
dark horse.
Memphis is a. I think Memphis and the Suns are like a dark horse, not a
Oh,
championship.
matter of fact. What about Phoenix? I was gonna ask you that.
I gotta see how they play with Tyus Jones because they're like a point guard.
That's a pickup, bro. He had hella offers. He took a pay cut to go there, but they offered that nigga a starting position, bro. Like he wanted to compete for a championship. So I respect it, bro, because he was on a losing ass team. But I honestly think, somebody's gonna drop out the playoffs. Memphis is gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna drop.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, but the Suns, I gotta see how they play with, and they gotta get better at defense. Like, I mean, KD gives some effort on defense, but he's not like a defender. If that makes sense.
Yeah. My dark horse is the Pelicans picking up DeJounte Murray.
Yeah.
And the way they played last year, if Zion could stay healthy and Brandon Ingram could find his shot again, and with McCollum, I think they're gonna be a low key tough. But I don't see them as a contender, like title contender threat. But they could for surely upset somebody.
Yeah, I'm kind of suspect on like the Pelicans' identity because I don't think there's enough ball to go around with them. Like DeJounte is gonna want to get his. Then you got CJ. Then you got Ingram.
Oh, I forgot they added him.
Yeah. So I don't know how much. Like I mean, DeJounte probably gonna have to.
Hey, that's so crazy, that bro. Like I'm like, well, him and Herb Jones, but DeJounte is really a point guard, so. That means CJ don't got to play point guard no more. DeJounte can go back to the normal point guard dude because he's really a point guard.
Yeah, that's true.
But he can play the two though.
Yeah, because like when he was with Trae Young, they kind of did my.
That's what I'm like. Is CJ starting or Herb starting?
Yeah.
Because Zion can't play the three.
No.
He can't. Zion.
They still got BI. So how that gonna work? CJ gonna play the three?
They're probably gonna do.
Or Herb gonna play, no. Matter of fact, no. Herb is like 6'5", 6'6".
You like 6'7".
No, Herb can play the three. Never mind. That could work because Herb can play the three. CJ played the two. Then the five. Who they got? Valanciunas?
Yeah. No. Did Valanciunas leave?
I think he went to the Wizards, right?
Yeah.
Right. He really got the four. Yeah, they kind of small at the five.
Yeah. Is BI gonna play the four?
I think he has to shoot.
Wait. So they starting center is gonna be Tyler Zeller? I mean Cody Zeller? The weak ass dude from Miami? That's they starting center? Because he did went to Washington with the French dude. What's his name? Alex Sarr.
Oh yeah.
He went to Washington. That's what I'm saying, because Washington paid him.
Yeah.
The Pelicans have you remember Daniel Theis?
They
I
started
remember Daniel
but they
Theis.
signed Daniel Theis.
I off the bench, but not to start center.
Yeah, I don't know.
He'll play defense, but it's like you ask him to block a shot or to rim protect, bro. Like that's not his thing. You feel me? I'm not saying he's bad at it, but if he's going against like someone like Bam, Giannis, LeBron, AD, who else be going to the basket? Embiid, Jokic, who else?
Yeah.
Who else be going to the paint?
Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards.
No. I'm talking about power forward and center that be banging. I'm talking about that.
Oh,
I'm not talking about slashers. Yeah, I just need some names. Jason Tatum be banging too.
The bonus a little bit.
yeah,
Oh,
Sabonis.
Sabonis.
Sabonis. I forgot about him. That nigga be doing AD 30. He cold with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Siakam.
Randall be banged, yeah, sometimes too.
Yeah, you do. The Kings are going to be pretty nice too. Actually, they got DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, but I wonder how him and De'Aaron Fox are going to play because Fox likes to play fast, and DeRozan's game kind of like in that in between game.
Yeah, that's true.
He's more like a transition player. Like him and Malik Monk work so well because
Y'all hear me?
Kentucky, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like how they really re-signed Malik Monk. But what y'all think about them trading Davion Mitchell and Sasha, whatever his name is, for Jalen McDaniels, Jaden McDaniels' twin brother?
Well, I don't think he's his twin. He's like his younger brother. But yeah, it was a good trade. It helps their perimeter defense. But yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. They tripping. I would have never traded Davion, but they said because the Kings was trying to prevent the second apron, some shit like that, and they was trying to have a little bit of cap room or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, that's done. Nigga, get rid of somebody else, nigga. And then they traded Harrison. And you know, so stupid. They got rid of Harrison Barnes, I think, on draft night. That sounds like, what the fuck is Harrison Barnes was really taking up most of their money? Because it's like, bro, like, you paid a mediocrity player all that fucking money. Like, what has he done? You feel me? Like, Harrison Barnes is a role player. Like, that's insane, bro. He's not even an elite role player. He should be what Andre Iguodala is. He should be, nigga. He should be what Drew Holiday is. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna be an all-star caliber player, nigga, at least be a good serviceable role player. But he's not that. He's a subpar player.
Yeah,
And Harrison Barnes playing like that nigga like fucking LeBron age, but he not. How he moves slower than LeBron? He's way younger than him.
Yeah, he's very.
But no, though, I ain't
streaky.
gonna lie. I forgot the Kings. The Kings, they got DeRozan, McDaniels. They drafted that point guard. That was done. They should have got it a wing.
Definitely should got a wing. They need to get a big man.
I don't know why them and the Sixers got a guard. That was dumb as hell. Like, you should have kept Davion Mitchell if that's the case.
I forgot they have him.
But no, the Sixers got a good roster though, for sure.
The regular season roster, as far as the playoffs go, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna really work with PG and Embiid. Like, I'm not completely sold.
Let's go to Miami.
Oh, they're nothing. They're nothing.
Miami is cooked, bro. Miami reached their ceiling, bro. They can't be no team in the Western Conference. They're not allowed to talk shit to anyone no more. They can't be no team in the Western Conference. They had 2 tries to get it done. The Lakers are not good, and you lost to a Nuggets, a non-defensive team. And y'all supposedly had a top 3 defense. There's no way in hell. The Nuggets are so smart, nigga. They let Bam. They're like, okay, this nigga. Okay, we're gonna let Bam. They said we could live with Bam hitting shots and scoring points, but we're gonna focus on Caleb Martin and the role players. We're gonna key in on Jimmy Butler and Caleb Martin. And what happened? They took them out the game. And Jimmy Butler didn't even get double teamed. That's what's so funny. He didn't even get double teamed like that, bro. That's what's so funny. He got double teamed a few times. Other than that nigga didn't get double teamed.
Yeah, didn't Caleb Martin go to another team too?
Yeah, because they lost Caleb Martin.
They lost Caleb Martin.
No. Yeah, Caleb Martin on Philly. He chose Philly over Miami.
Man, I don't know about that as far as logistics. I wouldn't go from Miami to Philly. That's just...
No, I respect it because look what Philly doing. I would have went to Philly too.
Shit, I'm talking about
Miami. But look though, you're not going to win with that team, and there's no point. And they robbed you out of Eastern Finals MVP. You're not going to win a championship with that team. They reached their ceiling.
Yeah, I'm talking about lifestyle. I wouldn't move from Miami to Philly.
Yeah.
Andre is a 76ers fan. Salute, subscribe to DFJ Hoops. He got good content. He a Sixer fan. Subscribe to him. That's my guy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, Andre, y'all loaded. I honestly think that y'all beat the Knicks in the 7-game series because the Knicks, they don't got no answer for Embiid, and on top of that, y'all got that dude that played like Ben Wallace. What's his name? Abane. He got compared to Ben Wallace. He pretty good. On that guard, I don't know nothing about him. I don't watch college basketball. Y'all picked up Drummond. Drummond was putting up numbers last year. That's how I'm like, man, we should have grabbed that nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
Drummond was doing his thing. He the best backup big. You feel me?
I mean, his defense is
who else?
excellent.
They got Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson be showing up in the playoffs. Who else they got? They got who else? They picked up somebody. They got Caleb Martin and somebody else. Caleb Martin, Reggie Jackson, Paul George. They had 2 draft picks. Jerry McCain and the dude that got compared to Ben. They picked up somebody. I forgot Brett's name. But yeah, Sixers is loaded though. The Knicks, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We gonna kill them niggas down low, bro. Like they front court, suspect. Like they front court is elite. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Brunson, you got fucking Bridges. You know, bro. When Bridges go back to that number 3 row, you know what he's doing, bro. You feel me? Because I still consider Bridges as an elite defender, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, bro, he went from a third option to the first option, and he went to a bad team. And that nigga didn't ask to be a number 1, bro, and motherfuckers don't know how hard it is to go from a number 3 to a number 1. You feel me? And you was on the Suns, and you grew up with them. You've been with them since you was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I consider 18 as a teenager or whatever. And y'all developed chemistry. Brooklyn, like, it's no chemistry at all. That team got a lot of drama, man.
Yeah,
for real, bro. That owner is stupid.
Oh yeah, the Sixers, they picked up Eric Gordon and Yabu Sadley.
Eric Gordon and who?
Yabu Sadley. Remember him?
Oh,
what's his name?
Yabu Sadley.
Is that the dude? Is that the dude that was going crazy in the Olympics that used to play, bro?
Yeah, that dunked on Brown.
Okay. The nigga with the fro that looked like Ben Wallace.
Yeah, remember he was on the Celtics for a couple of years.
I don't remember him playing for us. That's what's so funny. So what happened?
He barely
did we
played.
draft him?
Yeah, we did. I think he was traded on. He might have been traded on draft night. I don't remember, but he definitely was on the Celtics for a little bit.
Yeah, he was famous for doing the dab after making a 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Gotcha.
Damn, he was a 16th overall pick in 2016. Damn, Oh yeah, so he didn't.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. The nigga that used to play for us, they picked him up. Yeah. That nigga. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna help That's gonna help No. That's gonna help they front court. No, my fault. I got the back court mixed up. My fault. The Knicks back court is elite. The front court is suspect. Front court is like power forward and center. I'm tripping. Yeah. Back court is guard/wing. Yep. Got you.
So good. Sometimes that terminology, because the name sounds.
But yeah, Miami is cooked. I wouldn't be surprised if them weak ass niggas missed the playoffs. I would not be surprised. I don't like them niggas. They talk hella shit. And they irritating, bro. And then it's like my if I was on that team, bro, I would have been in Jason Tatum's head, bro. Like I would have like, you know what I'm saying? I would have been on some Draymond shit. I'll punch niggas for acting like a bitch, like type shit. Nigga, that's the type of time I'm on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would have yelled at Missoula. I would call him a fucking moron.
T Sweezy, you gonna break?
I'm like, yo, Joe, you in over your head? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we need defensive players. You keep fucking playing Sam Hauser and Luke Cornett. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, bro. I think Miami's.
You said something, bro? Because I was in my car and my Bluetooth had cut off. I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
You good? No, you good. No, I'm asking you. Are you gonna break the news to the Big Tone that they're not making the playoffs?
I'm gonna wait because he's gonna block me. I don't want him to block me again. I gotta be neutral with him. He act like a bitch. Damn, I act like a bitch. Too emotional. Like literally, Kevin the Bean, bro. Me and you used to be on that nigga channel. Me and you, Mookie, Maz, nigga, we was on that nigga channel, but we used to be able to talk. We want to talk. That nigga channel was, bro. We got that nigga channel bapping. You feel me? Sony got his low subscribers. He switched up on niggas. The only If you got a large following, bro, like LeBron, Ticket, Showtime, Mookie, he not gonna talk to you a certain way. He not gonna block you. You feel me? Like, Mary, I was his first moderator. He took my rings. All cause I cooked him. You feel me? But I never disrespected him. He cussed me out. You know what I'm saying? But me and him became cool on on BJ channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we became cool on BJ channel.
I hear that.
But it's like, come on, bro. It's basketball, bro. Like, why you feel me?
Yeah, Andre, I'm telling you, bro. That Miami, once you go down there, you ain't want to go back, bro.
Yeah. Who is this?
Yeah.
It's Andre.
That's Andre other account?
Yeah.
Oh. Who the fuck is okay. He never came in here as Andy.
Yeah. What's good?
Well, salute.
What's good, Dre?
Salute.
Go ahead, bro.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, when I said Boston not winning back to back, I mean, I think Boston has the better chance out of the first four champions, but I just don't see it happening because I mean I think we in the way. I think we in the way. Boston is definitely going to be favored, but I think we have a good chance to take down the defending champs. It's not going to be easy, but I think we can get it done.
So, Andre, I got a question. Who do you have more faith in? Who would you have more faith in, like on a Game 7 for your life? Harden and Embiid, or Paul George and Embiid?
Maxey and Embiid. I mean, Maxey and Caleb Martin, to be honest with you.
Actually, all right, that's fair.
That nigga say Maxey and Caleb Martin. I'm weak.
Nah, but for real, I mean, I think Maxey and Embiid. Yeah, I saw something in Maxey in the Knicks series that I didn't really see in Harden. So
yeah, I feel that. Nah.
Yeah,
Maxey, he's a hooper.
Yeah, can hoop.
It's just can Embiid stay healthy? That's
Yeah,
the
he
biggest
can.
question.
I mean, I think at this point we just gotta hope
Mm-hmm.
hope that he stays healthy.
Yeah. Paul
Yeah.
George hasn't been looking good the past couple seasons either.
In terms of health or play.
Health.
I mean, he played like 74 games last season, so I think it's fair to think that he'll play a lot of games next year.
Okay.
Played about 75 games last season, so.
Hey, Andre, you heard about your Clippers?
My Clippers.
About your man Kawhi, Doom, Dada, the Claw, rawr.
Man, Big Tone funny as hell, bro.
Man, I call that nigga Doom Dada because the Clippers is Doom. You got that nigga on your team and you relying on him as your number one? Oh yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's terrible for them.
They crucified Embiid, but at least Embiid would play while he injured. Embiid had real injuries and played.
Yeah.
Nigga, he could have been in straight clothes like AD, fucking Kawhi. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't like how this NBA is watered down, bro. I miss the old NBA, bro. Adam Silver made this shit weak.
I ain't gonna lie.
Taking away, you can't hand check, you can't be physical. It's hella dumb, bro. Like, how you supposed to play defense without using your hands? That's stupid.
Yeah, but like with Embiid, I don't think he necessarily soft, but he is injury prone. Like when he came down, when he did that off the backboard dunk against the Knicks and went down hard, I was like, oh damn, he might be done. Yeah, he just has predisposition to like get injured. Like that's what it is for him.
Yeah, that's true. But when he's healthy, he's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Andre, can y'all beat Miami?
That's fine. They definitely can, but
How you guys,
they still have like that mental factor about them. You know, their talent mainly like ain't the best in the league, but they're Jimmy Butler, you know, Bam and his defense. You know, can't count them out completely, but yeah, as far as like their like talent level and like their like offensive prowess and things like that, like it's definitely suspect.
Yeah. How y'all think Indiana's gonna do?
Um, it's hard to tell, but like it should be like around that middle of the pack playoff team. That's like a tough outing. I definitely part of me feels like they had a little bit of an aberration because for some reason that Andrew Nemhard dude, like against the Celtics, he was like looking like Ray Allen out there. Like that dude was just hitting everything. Like,
Yeah,
it didn't
it
make no
was.
sense. And like, you know, I know Tyrese Halliburton got hurt, but he's still, you know, formidable as far as like a point guard and everything like that. This is like his first. This is kind of like his coming out year to a certain degree. So you're gonna definitely wonder how teams are gonna game plan for him in the regular season and the playoffs. How that's gonna work. You know, TJ McConnell definitely surprised a lot of people with his play. You know, he's 6 feet, but he definitely gives a lot of teams big problems. So yeah, they're a tough out. And they still got Miles Turner in their wing depth. They did have that one guy, what's his name, Benedict Mathurin. No, he's kind
Yeah,
of
Ben Mathurin.
yeah, he's kind of injury prone, but he's definitely a young piece that's key for their future. So yeah, Indiana is definitely a team to look out for to be like competitive, but I don't see them like being a championship contender.
Yeah. And they got Siakam.
Yeah, I forgot about Siakam. Yeah.
So yeah, they're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Just not contenders.
I think,
Orlando's